it's really pretty and has some shift. Rimmel, you really kill it again. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I have a review of a new Rimmel London eyeshadow palette. This is the Magnif'Eyes Violet Edition by Rimmel London, and it provides you 12 shades, electric, violet and purple, that you can think of. I went yesterday on my local drugstore just to see what are the new releases, but I wasn't thinking that I will actually come with something from there. But when I've seen this eyeshadow palette, my eyes were like, yes, I need it in my life, because I'm a really purple lover and this palette it's actually speaking to me. I know that Rimmel released couple of more new eyeshadow palettes, and this is one of them. I don't see any other new eyeshadow palette on my country. I see this palette is also launched in the US. It retails for $7.97. So I will do a quick swatch, then we will discuss a bit about this texture. I also created this eye look that I'm wearing now with this palette. The tutorial will come after this review. So I will just swatch. So this is how the shadows are swatching. I was trying to fit all of them on my hand, so they are first 4, the middle 4 and the last 4. The first 4 colors are not so intense. The first one, the lightest shade, it's actually not so visible. I scratch it a bit with my nail to be able to get a payout on my hand. So it's this one. But the other were swatching pretty easy. Just keep in mind, not all of them are so intense that you see them on the actual palette, and some of them have a really nice shift to them, like duochrome, like this beside the teal. It is this shade on the pan. This shade has a really nice duochrome violet shift, and also this one too. One thing I want to mention, I really love this teal shade. I think it's a nice pop of color, and I incorporate it today on my look. So the last shade you can see on the camera, it's more to the blue. It is this one from this corner. Really pretty shade. Those are the swatches. Overall, I think this is a really good palette. They really thought of the shade that they put on this palette, because all the shades are really matching one with the other. Now let's see how this eyeshadow palette is actually performing. I already applied my eyeshadow primer, because this palette doesn't have a matte skin tone shade. I will take this Wet n Wild Brulee and I will apply it from my crease area up to the brow bone, just to give my lids and my crease a better canvas for blending the actual shadows. I will take the second shade from the palette, which is a matte taupey soft color, and I will define my crease with this shade. This is a soft taupey lilac shade. It's not that visible on the actual camera. And by the way, for blending the crease, I'm using a Maybelline blending brush, which is a really nice, soft, fluffy. I will take the fourth shade which is a matte, really vibrant purple shade, and I will define the crease with this shade. This is really nice and is really easy blending below that lighter shade. So I will go a bit and I will extend it here. I see those shades are not so pigmented like the one that I had on the Rimmel Magnif'Eyes Violet Edition, but they are still a good quality. I would prefer to have more matte shades between this purple and this almost charcoal dark shade, but unfortunately we don't have, so I don't know exactly what shade I should use to intensify my outer corner. I will take a Real Techniques Instapop crease brush and I will take this darker shade and run it through my outer corner. And if it is too black, then I will go with the purple shade that I used before just to tone it down. Whoa, this is for sure more pigmented than I was expected. Now I will go back to the Maybelline blending brush and I will blend that together. And also I'm adding a bit of this matte purple shade. So yeah, now I like it more. Next I will add a bit of a concealer because I want to have a more clean area where I can apply the actual lid shade. So I'm using just Photo Focus concealer Wet n Wild. You shouldn't blink when you add your concealer because it will transfer on your crease. So now we have to fix that out also. Just want to have that intense dark colored only on my outer corner. Meanwhile the concealer sets, I will do my lower line. So for this I will add the second transition shade. Okay, I see some fallout on my chin here. It is from the transition shade, but nothing major. And also here. So I fix it. Now I'm going to take a flat brush. This is by BH Cosmetics number 103 and I will go into the 6th shade from the pan. Wow, this is so purple that it actually hurts. How beautiful it is. So I will just use this as a bit more extended halo because I just want to add other colors here and here. So I will pat only on the center and a bit on the sides. This color is really pretty and has some shift to it. I didn't watch any review of this palette, so I don't know what other people said. For me, it's my first and genuine opinion while I'm using this eyeshadow palette. So I'm not influenced by any means. But after that, I will for sure try to search to see if there are other reviews and what other people are thinking about this new eyeshadow palette. I think they release a couple more, not only this, but so far this is the only one I've seen in my local drugstore. And I will go here just to kiss a bit the corner and the more darker charcoal matte shade. But I don't want to kill that shade, I just want to have a smooth transition between the actual lid shade, which is more vibrant, and this outer corner that is more dark. So this is really pretty shade on its own. Now for my inner corner, I will take a pencil brush and I will dip into the silver lilac shade and I will add this on my inner corner. Okay, this is actually more purple than I was expected. I wanted to be more silver but has some purple reflex to it. Really interesting shade. And now for the star of the show, I'm going to take this teal shade and I will run under my lower lash. Oh yeah. This shade also has a bit of a fallout, but nothing major. I'm also going to add this eye pencil on my waterline, and this is a black shade because I really think that the black liner on the waterline, it complements this look. And I have a new mascara to test. This is the Laura Mercier mascara. So first coat doesn't speak too much. It's not clumpy, but also doesn't give too much volume or length. On my left eye, I see a bit of more lengthening and a bit more volume, but this is also because on my left eye my lashes are a bit more longer and more dense. For my lips, I'm using a combination of Urban Decay lip liner and Bobbi Brown lipstick. I will list all the products that I'm using on the description box below. So this is the final look, guys. I want to say the shades are not so buttery and so true to the color like they are on this Spice Edition palette. The actual shades here are better quality on pigmentation and on blendability. I understand the actual purple eyeshadow pigment, it's not so easy to be produced like it is the pigment from those shades. So maybe this is the reason that the actual shades are a bit more stiff and not so easy to blend, some of them. Overall, I really love how this look has turned out on me. I hope you enjoy watching my review. Here guys, this is the second look that I did the other day using the Magnif'Eyes Violet Edition by Rimmel London. And for this look I have used the teal shade on my lid. I have deepened up a bit the outer corner using the purple color beside to this teal shade, but I felt that this is not enough dark, so I added a bit of this darker matte shade, just a bit in the exterior corner of my eye. Then on my inner corner I went and added the first shimmery shade from the palette, And on the lower lash area I have used the darker shade, also this bluish tone shade for soften out this lower lash area. I blended all together using this taupey lilac shade, which I also blended in my transition area. For liner, I used the same charcoal dark matte shade, and I just added a bit on the halfway through the end of the eye. I skipped the liner and I just added only mascara. And one more thing that I've done, I added a skin tone color liner on my waterline to open a bit the entire look of the eye. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video and tell me if you have this palette and if you enjoy it or not. I will see you on my next video. Bye bye!